How's it going, everybody? The second half of the PlayStation Summer Sale is running from now until August 12th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. If any physical editions exist, you can find them down in the description, but with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $4, 70% off, Rock of Ages 2 Bigger and Boulder is a gloriously surreal tower defense game where you send giant boulders crashing through historical and artistic ages, flattening obstacles and defenses to smash your opponent's gate before they smash yours. Powered by Unreal Engine 4 with improved graphics, physics, and destructibility, the game cranks up the chaos with new time periods and a frantic 2v2 multiplayer mode. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $3, 65% off, Quiplash is a laugh-a-minute battle of wits for 3-to-8 players and an audience of thousands, using your phone or tablet to answer prompts like the worst soup flavor with no rules and no correct answers. Your answer is pitted against another player's in a head-to-head clash of cleverness and comedy, and the audience votes on their favorite in this go-to party game that anyone can pick up and enjoy. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $5, 80% off, the Escapists Supermax Edition is a definitive prison escape simulation bundle, including the original game and all premium content. Master daily routines, playing clever strategies, and execute daring escapes while navigating increasingly challenging prisons, from high-security facilities to themed special locations, using crafting and social manipulation to outsmart guards, unlock secret routes, and complete unique objectives. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $2, 85% off, Between Horizons is a 2.5D pixel art detective adventure set aboard the Zephyr, humanity's first-generation ship, where newly appointed Chief of Security Stella uncovers a conspiracy threatening to unravel the ship's social order and doom its mission. Investigate with a flexible evidence system, confront suspects, and make irreversible moral decisions as wrong answers carry permanent consequences in a branching sci-fi story. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $2, 75% off, KarmaZoo is about helping people, working together, and finding bliss and cooperation, teaming up with completely random players online to earn the most precious resource of all, karma. Join a team of up to 10 random players in the loop, tackling increasingly challenging levels that adapt to your team size and character picks, or compete locally with up to 8 players in frantic, quick-fire minigames across the totem. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 30 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $2, 90% off, Iron Danger casts you as Kapuna, a village girl gifted with the power to rewind time up to 5 whole seconds after a mortal wound in an invasion by the Northlanders. Blend real-time and turn-based combat with your party of 2, using highly interactive environments to set traps, fell trees, or set enemies on fire against impossible odds in this dark steampunk world inspired by Finnish folklore. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $5, 75% off, Before We Leave is a peaceful city-building game where you rediscover lost knowledge and rebuild a thriving civilization across islands, continents, and planets at a relaxed, self-directed pace. Manage resources, expand settlements, establish production chains, research ancient technologies, and trade goods, while balancing happiness, pollution, and long-term sustainability as your society grows and explores new territories. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $2, 60% off, Go Pogogirl is a dynamic, cute, and wholesome platformer starring a girl and her trusty pogo stick, bouncing through colorful worlds, collecting gems, and a heartfelt love letter to classic 1990s-era platformers. Bounce your way through 4 seasons with 5 levels each, take on bouncy boss fights, uncover secret push-button codes like the good old days, and hunt for hidden gems and features tucked throughout every level. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Bulwark Evolution Falconeer Chronicles is a fortress-building sandbox set on the Great Ursea, where you carve a civilization from cliffs and perilous waters tower by tower, managing trade routes, striking alliances, and navigating the consequences of inviting rival factions into your growing empire. Grow populations to unlock faction-unique content, commanders, ships, and abilities across Explore, Free Build, and Total Conquest modes. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $2, 75% off, We Were Here Too is an online first-person cooperative adventure set in a mysterious medieval castle, where you and a partner are trapped in different areas and must use only your walkie-talkies to communicate, solve puzzles, and find a way to escape. Immerse yourself in the abandoned halls of Castle Rock, uncovering the dark truth behind its grim fate in a thrilling co-op experience built entirely around communication and teamwork. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $4, 75% off, Depth of Extinction drops you into a flooded future world where killer machines are plotting mankind's demise, tasking you with building the ultimate squad to defend humanity's last government. Explore a sunken world using action refunds and stealth ambushes, create your squad from 10 character classes including the new Saboteur, outfit your team with over 115 weapons and items, and fight over 30 unique enemies from 5 factions. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Unplugged Air Guitar lets you rock out in VR to songs from The Offspring, Weezer, and Ozzy Osbourne, becoming an air guitar legend with Steel Panther's frontman Satchel as your very own personal mentor and guide. Pick up your virtual guitar, match your controller to the chords, strum at the right time, and unlock venues and gear across over 45 rock hits spanning 5 decades and 4 difficulty modes on the global leaderboards. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, and every single trophy is broken and unobtainable. For $3, 80% off, Starward Rogue is a bullet-hell twin-stick shooter where players pilot customizable mechs through the Megalith, a roguelite labyrinth lodged in the side of a star. Players blast through evolving roguelike catacombs, level up via a diverse perk system, choose from 9 mechs, and equip hundreds of weapons, consumables, and upgrades while facing mini-bosses, epic bosses, and secret challenges. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $3, 75% off, Not a Hero is a fast-paced 2D cover-based shooter where professional assassin Steve is hired as campaign manager by Bunnylord, an anthropomorphic rabbit and time-traveling mayoral candidate, to clean up the city one bloody mission at a time. You'll slide, vault, and execute enemies across increasingly chaotic levels with a colorful roster of unlockable characters, each with unique weapons and abilities. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $2, 90% off, Feudal Alloy is a charming action-adventure RPG where you play as Atu, a fish piloting a robot, exploring a hand-drawn medieval world full of mechanical foes, secrets, and challenges. Upgrade your combat skills, master swords, grenades, and dodges, and face a variety of enemies and bosses, while navigating an interconnected world with diverse paths, equipment, and tactical choices that affect both appearance and abilities. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $2, 70% off, Six Souls follows adventure enthusiast Jack and his faithful dog Butch on an exciting quest to find the long-abandoned Clifford Castle, where the entire Clifford family mysteriously vanished so very many years ago. Explore over 80 levels across 8 distinct locations, discover fascinating details about the Clifford family, meet the castle's peculiar residents, and take down dynamic boss fights as either Jack or Butch. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $3, 70% off, Toss is a bananas VR platformer where you play an acrobatic ape crash-landed on a cloud planet, swinging and launching yourself through over 75 playground levels across 9 vibrant cloudscape biomes to collect parts and repair your ship. Grab trees, pipes, and walls in fluid parkour action, race the clock in time attack, compete on leaderboards with friends, and unlock modifiers like zero gravity by becoming a Toss master. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $4, 70% off, Door Kickers Action Squad is a frenetic, old-school side-scrolling action game where you play as a SWAT trooper kicking down doors and taking out bad guys across 84 non-linear levels in Nowhere City, USA. Choose from 6 unique characters, master weapon recoil and cover mechanics, unleash strategic abilities and devastating ultimates, and tackle endless tower and zombie invasion mode solo or with a friend in couch or online co-op. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $5, 50% off, Tents and Trees has you carefully placing tents next to trees in a nature-filled grid, following the row and column clues while making absolutely certain no 2 tents ever touch one another at all. Solve larger and more challenging grids with only one unique solution each, unlock music tracks and themes like Dark Mode, team up with up to 4 friends in local multiplayer, and tackle new daily levels to keep things fresh. It's a 90 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.